Hello everybody and welcome inside Oregon Ice Arena as our Oregon Panthers are set to take on the Edgewood Crusaders in a conference matchup. The Panthers seems to have slowed down a little bit in their past few games, but they'll be looking to get things rolling again against Edgewood as we have the opening face-off at center ice. As the puck is forced back into the Edgewood defensive end. Back behind Rowan White, the outstanding goaltender for Edgewood. As Buskogger was looking to fight the puck free for Oregon, though. It comes back to Cameron Mueller as Oregon looks to set up. Near turnover, the fortunate break for Oregon. Able to win the puck back is Dosher. Dosher moving ahead, he'll dump it forward. Back behind Rowan White again, Cameron giving chase. Eventually, it finds the stick of Nieto. Nieto, though, comes to the ice, and the Edgewood Crusaders will win it back. Puck comes out of the zone, though. Momentary possession for Oregon. Edgewood now looking to get forward, though changes were being made. Puck finds a Panther stick and comes back to Edgewood. Neither team able to maintain any extended possession here.
Very delayed offsides there. The referee was screaming it. The Edgewood player was not getting the message, and because of that, we will have face-off in the Edgewood zone. And you mentioned earlier Rowan White, the outstanding goaltender for Edgewood. He's been a big reason why Edgewood has had so much success over the years. And he'll have to be strong in net tonight for them because we know Oregon can score goals.
They certainly can. The offense has been sputtering a little bit as of late, but that certainly has all the potential to change. We know how electric this Panther offense can be. Edgewood, though, looking to prevent that as they send the puck forward. Have some space to work with, though. Can't quite win the puck cleanly. As it comes in front, a nice pass was made, but Leatherberry in the area, as well as Easton Lindert, as Oregon sends it forward. Anderson fighting for the puck. On the near side, Lindert sends it forward for Shervin. Shervin, the impressive freshman, looking to press and eventually wins the puck. Doesn't have a whole lot of help. He'll send it back behind Rowan White, looking to buy his teammates some time. Rotier now pressing for the Panthers. Edgewood looking to work forward. Eventually they do as Halbleib sends it forward, the leading scorer for Edgewood. No Webush for Edgewood, but Halbleib has had no problem scoring and picking up some of those chances as Edgewood now looks to set up in the offensive end. Puck finds the blue line, looking for a tip. On a long shot, didn't get one. Mueller will send it ahead for the Panthers. Zerwick looking to get on the end of it. Kuntz now. Edgewood has some space to work with. Shot fired. That one looked like it was deflected and sent wide at the last minute, though Edgewood still with possession.
Oregon really not able to clear as Edgewood player finds the puck in the slot, not able to get a shot off. Oregon will get a much needed change here.
There was quite a lack of sustained possession early in the game, though Edgewood seems to have found it. Oregon's defense holding for the moment, but Edgewood seemed to have the first few chances here.
Noah, going back to what you were saying, the Oregon offense has struggled a little bit. Only one goal their last game against Reedsburg, Wisconsin Dells. A little line shifting there as we saw Jakey, Zerwick, and Rotier out there. So Coach Clemens trying to see what line arrangements he can get going to try and get his team's offense on the board more.
No surprise to see that. That has become a trend, almost a given, when Oregon's offense seems to slow down. As Edgewood, at least for the moment, able to maintain possession in the Oregon zone. Again, passes fanned on, nearly able to win it was Dosher, though. Still great work, forcing his man to the wall, forcing a dump in. Oregon now looking to get it out, As Nieto finds the puck, Nieto finds Dosher. Dosher looking to send it forward and will do just that, though Edgewood with all the numbers as Oregon was changing. Puck fought for along the near side boards, eventually comes back out towards Rowan White. The Crusaders, though, gather, able to send it forward.
Icing waved off there.
Oregon now looking to get out. Cameron looking to fall on the puck, can't do so. as we're back to that lack of possession we talked about at the start of the game. Both teams just fighting to get set up. No one able to hold on to the puck. Jakey pressing for Oregon, though Edgewood able to get free through neutral ice and into the zone. Buskogger there for Oregon. As now Mason Anderson looks to skate it free and send it back behind Rowan White, though again, just no one able to fall on it cleanly. Jakey looking to make something happen, though it finds the Panther defense. Cameron Mueller. Mueller's pass with Jakey didn't work out, as Anderson sends it back, nearly able to pick it off. Was a Crusader skater, and now it is picked off, though the Panthers able to make a heads-up play and hang on to it.
Good collapsing defense there by Cameron Mueller. Edgewood player had the puck in the middle of the ice. Didn't even have it for a second before Mueller was there.
Puck came off of an Oregon skater as they were making a change. I assume that's what caused the whistle, though I don't believe there's going to be a too-many-men penalty here.
I saw the referee gesture 6 fingers there. I thought there might have been a penalty coming for it, but no one skated into the box.
The Oregon does still have 4 skaters on the ice, so...
Long conversation here with Coach Clemens, and they will send someone to the box for that.
So it will be too many men for the Panthers. Edgewood get the first look at their power play against an Oregon penalty kill that started off electric, dying off a little bit as of late, but they do not just look to kill off penalties. They look to score, they look to press, they look to take the puck away. As Edgewood is able to get set up, a long shot fired, looking for a tip. Got through, though wasn't able to get the puck on target. Edgewood now. Set play, far side, long shot fired, took a deflection, and ends up wide. Oregon looking to work it free, and they'll get it as far as neutral ice. As Ty Zerwick for the Panthers pressing. Edgewood now looking for re-entry, Zerwick giving chase. Able to bump his man off the puck momentarily, though. Still hustle play to stay on. Unfortunately, the Edgewood player wide, just skating circles, and now the puck comes out of the zone. Great penalty killing from the Panthers, as Shervin now looking to win the puck away. Just can't quite do so. Edgewood, strong skating, able to skate in, though didn't have a whole lot of help. Leatherberry delivers a hit in the near side corner, as Edgewood still just looking to get set up, looking for a cheeky little pass out in front, though the Panthers were all over that one.
Panthers killed off the first half of this penalty. See if the second line of penalty killers can get back out there.
Strong first half of penalty killing for the Panthers, as now Mueller looks to send it forward, took a deflection and ends up staying in the zone for the moment, though eventually escapes. The Crusaders forced back yet again. This Oregon press is just so strong as they deflect another pass, though Edgewood able to clean it up for the moment and then turned right back over. Panthers all over the Crusaders so far, and I believe we might be getting an offside call here.
Edgewood player went down in the Oregon zone, not able to get back in time. And we've seen some good few saves on that power play opportunity by Nate McAlpine, who's starting tonight in goal for the Panthers. No Josh Keene tonight, or at least he's not the starter. So we'll see what McAlpine can do in net for the Panthers.
McAlpine has certainly put up some relatively impressive stats in the limited playing time that he's had. Though this is a strong, potent Edgewood offense as they get free now. Man in space. Handled by the Panthers. Couldn't quite tell if the shot got through or took a deflection. Now Jakey skating forward with space, trying to get through one man, though. Has Crusaders draped all over him. Oregon, though, still able to keep the puck for the moment, though. Anderson's pass went errant for a moment, though. Lindert found it. Shot was fired, but couldn't get through. Another shot fired, that one just off the mark. Oregon now, it's Lindert. Lindert finds a great pass out in front, though. The second pass picked off. Barnish looking to get a tip out in front.
I like the Panther strategy here. Throw everything on net. Really test Rowan White out early in this game.
The more you can wear a guy like him down, the better, as Karasek makes a nice play to take the puck in space. Rowan White's not the type of guy you're going to beat with an easy shot. You got to get him moving. You got to get him tired. You got to get him thinking. And And that seems to be exactly what the Panthers are looking to do. Anderson looking to spring Oregon free. Jakey finds Cameron. Cameron with a little bit of space, looking to find Jakey again. Across the face of the net, but couldn't do so. Panthers, though, good work from Mueller to keep the puck deep in the zone. As now eventually it does come free, finds Buskogger of the Panthers as we have a whistle.
Oregon really winning the neutral zone during those last few minutes there, not letting Edgewood really get these strong pushes forward into the Oregon zone. And with just over 9 minutes left here, if Oregon can continue this pressure, one's going to fall in the right direction for them.
You certainly love the strategy from the Panthers, as we mentioned, just throwing everything they can at Rowan White. That's what you've got to do against a goaltender of this caliber. Edgewood now having some difficulty gathering in their zone, allowing the Panthers to come forward and press. Dosher and Cameron in on the press. Dosher nearly wins it, though. Now Edgewood has 2-on-2 back the other way. It can be 3-on-2 if they get back fast enough, though. Great play from the Panthers, able to break up the breakaway. As no one can win the puck cleanly, Nieto tried to settle down for Oregon. Long shot fired. Well wide. McAlpine had trouble recovering, but eventually finds the puck and is able to get the whistle. Great focus, as he seemed to have slipped initially.
Yeah, great job by McAlpine there. Lost a little bit of an edge on the push across. Edgewood player was there as the puck caromed around the back of the net to him. Good job by McAlpine shutting down that far post that he slid over to.
And I'm sure McAlpine can appreciate the hustle that the Panthers have put into this game.
Cameron Mueller just went to the box. Didn't see any penalty get signaled there, but Oregon assessed a minor penalty with 8:23 left in this first period. Wait for the call from the PA announcer on what that is.
I never saw a signal, though. Another chance for Edgewood here as they win the face-off.
Mueller gets called for roughing. So that one, I believe, hit off Barnish up into the netting. Good job by him putting his body in front of the net there.
Edgewood has done really a good job getting set up, but they just can't seem to generate any grade A chances. This Oregon defense's positioning and hockey IQ has been on display thus far, though still work to do. Down a man. Edgewood now looking to send someone back door, though the pass wasn't corralled cleanly. Leatherberry now for the Panthers, looking to work it free. Shervin trying to fall on it, can't do so. Great stick, gets in the way and allows Zerwick to clean it up. Zerwick now in on the press as Edgewood looks for re-entry. Pass goes errant. Zerwick nearly able to pick it off again. Oregon sending the puck deeper into neutral ice, just not allowing Edgewood to get set up. This aggressive penalty kill has been so strong. As a long shot fired, well wide. As there's a battle for the puck along the far boards. Leatherberry, the last man back for Oregon, able to send it free for the moment. Edgewood now has a man in space, finds a pass across, shot fired, handled by McAlpine.
Great save there. Good puck movement by Edgewood on this power play. McAlpine, good left to right movement here.
Oregon now making a change to that line. Now another chance for Edgewood, shot fired. Edgewood, though, still able to keep the zone. Now Edgewood looking to get something. But again, this Panther PK just presses and presses, not allowing anything to get set up. Edgewood, though, able to get through. Buskogger was caught a little far out, though. Edgewood unable to punish as the shot hit the side of the net. Linder now with the puck for Oregon, exchanging passes with Buskogger. Buskogger looking to send it out. It's Cameron. Cameron has space if he can take it. He does. Cameron in 1-on-0. Cameron makes a move to the front of the net, and he looked to have been tripped up by the goalie on the shot. Couldn't quite tell if he fanned on it or if he was tripping as he fired it, but nonetheless, it doesn't get through.
I think Cameron there was trying to go a little forehand, backhand. Just didn't settle cleanly on his stick, and then he fanned the shot. Looked like he had a little bit of room there to tuck it in. Not able to capitalize, but a great opportunity there. Oregon back at full strength now.
Certainly a great look for Oregon at the end of the PK as Leatherberry fires a long shot, handled by White. As we fall under 6 to play, Edgewood looking to skate forward. Space, though. Shot really more just trying to send the puck in deep. Nowhere near McAlpine's net. As now Edgewood able to win some space, though. That shot deflected and will stay in play. It just avoided the netting, so the Panthers will fall on it for the moment, though. It's turned over. Edgewood skater looking for space behind McAlpine. Eventually it finds the blue line. Oregon, great heads-up play to win the puck free. Now Oregon can have numbers if they get forward. Linder for Anderson. Anderson, shot fired and handled by Rowan White.
Great puck movement there on the 3-on-1. Anderson was able to find Jakey there. Fortunately, just shot it into the breadbasket of White. Great opportunity and puck movement from the Panthers on the fast break.
You absolutely love to see that puck movement. Linder reminding me of another number 7 there on that play, Joe Romer. We loved watching that top line go at it. That looked just like him, those passes. Great to see that again as the passing has been a little bit of a struggle for the Panthers in the past couple home games. They seem to have cleaned it up thus far in this one, though. Great chance as Edgewood looking to get something and generate some chances of their own, though. Oregon able to win the puck right back. Oregon starting to dominate TOP a little bit despite the penalties. McAlpine comes out to play it, closing quickly. Were the Crusaders as now Halby was looking to get a pass in, but the Panthers able to fall on it, and again just clearing up any chance Edgewood gets. It looks like they have something, and the Panthers have just been so quick to close on it. The hockey IQ of these Panther skaters has been on display, jumping passes, reading plays, just stealing the puck. Quite an impressive display from the Oregon defense.
That's something you got to have against this very good Edgewood team, as Jakey has an opportunity, and now
he certainly does. Long shot fired, and it found the back of the net. Andrew Jakey had all the space he needed, and the Panthers have opened this one up.
Jakey along the right wall there, gets some speed in, able to sneak it in short side, catch Rowan White. And Oregon up 1-0 now with 4:12 remaining in this first period.
You know, you talk about the star power of Halby and White for the Crusaders, but Jakey will not be forgotten. Didn't have a ton of space to work with, but as I said, all he needed, and he has the lead for the Panthers.
That's what we talked about earlier. Throw anything you can on Rowan White. You never know what's going to sneak past him. Jakey, his strong wrist shot, able to fire it past. Panthers up 1-0.
Great to get this lead for the confidence, though. Edgewood now has a chance. A man's free. The pass, though, Aarons couldn't quite tell if it took a deflection. Edgewood, though, still with possession. And it looks like we're going to get a penalty here.
Hooking call coming up. Brock Buskogger skating to the box. Third opportunity for Edgewood to go on the power play this period. With 3:54 remaining. They'll have a lot of the remaining time in this period up a man. Oregon has looked good so far on the penalty kill.
They certainly have. They look to be back in that early season form. And hopefully, no commentators curse as they look for one last kill. Certainly something they can clean up despite the lead in this period. As you mentioned, the third penalty for the Panthers. None on Edgewood thus far. As the Crusaders look for entry, Oregon pressing as they always do. Zerwick able to get a stick in for the moment, though crashes to the ice. Strong skating from the Edgewood player, able to work it in deep, looking to get a pass out in front. Didn't quite work out. As now Sherman with some hustle, taking on 2 Crusaders, buying his team some time. Edgewood, another pass that doesn't work out. The Crusaders just can't quite get set up. As now they find a burn back door, and again it escapes the stick. Another shot fired, handled brilliantly by McAlpine. This Edgewood offense, this is not what we're used to seeing from this team. They look shaky.
Yeah, that's for sure. Their passes haven't been crisp. They just haven't been landing. And at that time, number 7 for Edgewood, Paul Sergian, able to, the first pass skipped over his stick. Otherwise, he had a lot of net to shoot at. Second opportunity, McAlpine able to pick it up and get it in the glove.
Long shot fired. McAlpine saw that one the whole way. As now Edgewood looking to set up on the blue line yet again. Long shot fired, looking for a tip, blocked by the Panthers. As now Oregon will get a clear. Under 3 minutes to play in the period. Under a minute in this penalty kill. As another pass didn't work out, Oregon nearly able to fall on it, though Edgewood now has 2-on-4 into the zone. Jakey running back, long shot fired, tipped up and into the netting. A chance for Edgewood, but they just didn't really have a whole lot of options as the Panthers that were back were in great position.
Yeah, and Edgewood with that fast break. Jacob Cameron lost his stick in the Edgewood zone as two of them, Panther players, had pushed up trying to get a turnover opportunity. Really great save there from McAlpine, and him being able to get it up into the netting and getting that a stoppage in play was huge.
Edgewood again finds the puck up at the blue line. They appeared to be looking for a tip, but nothing got through. Another pass forced off his skate as the puck escapes the zone. Oregon will press forward. Anderson looking to send the puck forward for Oregon, though the Crusaders will fall on it. Skating forward are the Crusaders, though. Leatherberry able to clean that one up. Puck escapes Jakey, though. Buskogger out of the box now. Both teams back at even strength. As now Edgewood might have a 2-on-1. Pass comes across. Space to work with. Deke was made. And I believe McAlpine got a piece of that. It awkwardly came up, unless it was just a real bad misfire.
It might have been Noah, because that shot was very high as Edgewood player had a lot of space there. That was Matt Richter, who's the second leading goal scorer for this Crusaders team. Got it alone in the slot. McAlpine came out, and like I said, I don't know if he got a piece of it or if it was fire high. Lucky break there for the Panthers.
Certainly a grade A chance for the Crusaders, though. The Panthers hanging on to their 1-0 lead. Dozier looking to work it free for the Panthers as we approach a minute and a half to play. Oregon now with the puck. Looking to get forward. Nieto has some space. He finds the puck, though, just can't quite handle the pass. As the Crusaders look to get forward and potentially find a last chance or two as time winds down in this first. McAlpine had a Crusader crashing in on him, though. Smart play, able to get it up over his stick into his Panther defender. Oregon, though, looking to get forward, though. Miscommunication. Cameron wasn't quite ready for the pass. He finds the puck regardless, though, looking for a wraparound. Rowan White had that shut down. As now the puck is tied up along the far side, under a minute to play in this first period. Eventually it comes free, though. Oregon able to win it. Long shot fired and blocked by the Edgewood defender. Mason Anderson with some hustle. Able to keep the puck in deep as we approach 30 to play. Still pressing is Anderson. Some impressive, gritty play from the Panthers, just not letting Edgewood really get any further than behind their own net. As eventually now Oregon wins the puck. Mueller for Anderson. Anderson dumps it in. No one there for the Panthers. Jakey able to tie his man up, giving Linder some time, though. The Crusaders fall on it regardless. Long shot fired, looking for a tip right in on Rowan White. As now the puck finds neutral ice, and with under 10 seconds to play, that should just about do the period. Puck sent forward. Oregon can't get a shot off. Time winds down. And how about that for a first period from the Panthers? The Edgewood offense certainly looks shaky, but I mean, the Panthers just came out swinging.
Absolutely. Jakey, what an absolute incredible goal by him, able to get it in. Oregon really been able to control center ice and the neutral zone, not letting Edgewood really get a lot of sustained possession. And even when they did have those opportunities on the man advantage, the Oregon defense shut it down, only allowing a few shots on goal, and McAlpine able to handle those beautifully. Good showing from him.
The defense awfully impressive, as well as the offense with that sustained pressure. And really, this is just an Oregon team that I think I'd have to describe as confident. They really just seem to have the confidence back in them. They're jumping plays. They're not sitting back and letting Edgewood play their game. They're really, using that hockey IQ I mentioned, they're beating Edgewood to pretty much everything that they try. That confidence is on full display. And, I'm sure that's going to be the message in the locker room to keep that going. And if they can, Oregon can absolutely pull this one out. Real quickly before we go to break, I want to remind you all that this broadcast is made possible from our generous sponsors. Panther Exteriors, Doopy Service Center, Stowe and Health, the Oregon Athletic Booster Club. Be part of something great. Join our team today and help support our student athletes. And by the Oregon Area Community Coalition. Parenting teens is hard. We're here to help. Oregon cares. And with that, Noah Bergstrom and Mitchell Mancusi in the booth. We will be going to break, but we will be bringing you that second period shortly. Stay where you are, folks.
Panthers Sports is brought to you in part with funding from our generous sponsors. Panther Exteriors, Stoughton Health, Bill's Food Center, the Oregon Athletic Booster Club. Join us in supporting our Oregon High School student athletes. Become a booster member today. The Oregon Area Community Coalition. Parenting is hard. We're here to help. Oregon cares. OCA Media relies on local business and private donations to provide you with this Panther Sports production. Please consider joining our team of sponsors.
Hello everybody and welcome back inside Oregon Ice Arena as we are getting set for the second period between the Panthers and the Edgewood Crusaders. Noah Bergstrom with Mitchell Mancusi in the booth. And we talked about it before we went to break. This Panthers offense that has been struggling really in their last few games really seem to have found their stride. The confidence is there, and most importantly, the passing is there, because that is something that kind of fell apart, I think, during that rough stretch, and they seem to have figured it out here.
Yeah, absolutely. They looked great in that first period. And I think the key here is to just keep building on that, Noah. The next goal is going to be the important one. It's either the Edgewood finds the equalizer or Oregon goes up 2. So Oregon, with their high-flying offense that we've seen them have in the past, let's see if they can find that, kick it into the next gear, and really shut Edgewood down on offense as they've continued to do on defense.
Certainly not much really to complain about from a Calpine or really anybody on the defensive end. No goals allowed in that first period, and really defensively, I think the most impressive thing that I saw was, again, the hockey IQ. There was a lot of jumping passes, which I don't think the Oregon defense, whether it's a confidence thing or just a scheme thing, they didn't want to, but they really seem to be trying to read plays and jump passes, and they're doing so successfully. And I think that is what's shutting down this Edgewood offense.
Absolutely.
Edgewood seems to be looking for a lot of set plays, and Oregon's not letting them do that.
And when you talk about set plays, they were trying to set up their power play 3 times in that first period. Oregon did not allow a goal. So, like you said, cutting off those passes, really trying to read the play, and if a pass does get through, having an Oregon player on the Crusader player initially, if that's a body or a stick, big way to really win possession back and really frustrate this Edgewood team.
The game plan appears to be working thus far, and they'll look to continue that momentum as the opening face-off, is won by Edgewood. Edgewood looking to get it in quickly. For the moment, they do. However, the Panthers fight hard to get it back to neutral ice.
Penalty coming up on Edgewood here. Cross-checking penalty. And Oregon, just 13 seconds into this second period, is going to go on the power play. There's a prime opportunity for them to get the next goal in this game, Noah.
Certainly, as you mentioned, a 2-goal lead versus a 1-1 game is a massive difference. And the PK side of Oregon special teams has been pretty much as good as they possibly could be so far. Hopefully, the power play able to follow suit as Cameron takes the opening faceoff, won by Edgewood. As they look for an early clear, though, it finds Barnish at the blue line. Barnish calling for it, gets it. They'll send it across, looking for the back door to Jakey, though. Offline, Barnish alone at the blue line, up top for Jakey. Jakey fanned on it, lost it for a moment. Now Edgewood able to get free. Panthers bringing their numbers back. Barnish hit the ice for a minute. Shot fired, handled by McAlpine.
Good save there by McAlpine, as that could have been dangerous as Varnish fell down. Luckily, Edgewood player not able to get anything on the shot as the Panthers will set up here. A little bit of a sloppy play there by Jakey.
Not quite sure if there was some miscommunication or if Jakey just wasn't able to get that pass off cleanly. Edgewood now able to keep some possession in the Oregon zone despite being down a man. As Jakey looked to skate forward again, though the pass was jumped by Edgewood. Edgewood being awfully aggressive.
Wow, so Varnish got called for the roughing penalty there. That didn't look like much of anything. It looked like he was just finishing his check.
I didn't see a whole lot there. Varnish arguing with the official that it was just a routine check, but they got to play with what the refs call, so we'll be evened back up before a short Edgewood power play. As the face-off is taken to McAlpine's right. Mueller and Buskogger back for Oregon defensively. As Oregon looks to get out. Shervin pressing for the Panthers. Edgewood now looking for re-entry, and it will be an offside call. Couldn't quite tag up by the time the puck entered the zone. So now just over 30 seconds on the Edgewood penalty.
Edgewood is going to get the man advantage for just over a minute here, so let's see, Oregon will have to go back on that penalty kill that has been effective already, 3 for 3 on the kills this game.
Edgewood able to win the puck. Though the Panthers close space quickly and look to fight and win it back. Edgewood, though, for the moment maintains as they'll send it up to the blue line. Long shot looking for a tip, blocked by Jacob Cameron. Edgewood now looking to get set up as the penalty winds down before the man advantage. A shot fired from a tough angle, and McAlpine able to focus up and hold on.
Edgewood will be at full strength now as this faceoff is coming to McAlpine's right. Good save by him there, shutting down that near side by the backhanded shot of the Edgewood player.
Edgewood now on the man advantage, wins the faceoff. Looking to get a pass out in front, though. I believe that came off the side of the net. Edgewood now skating back behind McAlpine. Looking to go back to front. Now to the blue line, looking for a tip. Couldn't get it on target. Now Oregon able to get a clear. Shervin, the speedy freshman, chasing it down for the Panthers. Edgewood, though, still able to hold on, but Oregon just continuing to press as they do, not letting Edgewood forward.
Under 30 seconds now, Edgewood, this might be their last push forward as Oregon's able to clear it down again. Shervin will be the first one there for the Panthers.
Shervin now has a chance at the puck. Jakey wound up firing an awkward shot off. More of a lob than a shot. As now Jakey is able to maintain possession for the Panthers and finds Karasek up top with a lot of space. Karasek long shot fired, but White saw it the whole way.
Great job on the waning seconds of that Edgewood power play by the Panthers. And that's exclamated by the speed of Shervin there, really throwing things off, making Edgewood hustle as they were trying to regroup in the back end. Really threw everything off. Great job there by the freshman.
Linder set to take the face-off for the Panthers, and he does win it back. Anderson for Leatherberry. Leatherberry back to Anderson. Though Edgewood able to pick it off. Now they have 2-on-1. Barnish back by himself. Gets the stick around, and a great play from Barnish. Breaks up the 2-on-1. As Jakey now has the puck in space, able to get to the front of the net and finds Linder. Linder just misfired, sent it high over that left corner. A great chance as Jakey was able to win Linder some space. Edgewood now able to dump it back, though. We will have a face-off coming off, I believe, an icing call.
Oregon, great showing again on the penalty kill. Only a minute on the man advantage for Edgewood there, but nevertheless able to kill it off and even get some pressure there. And we saw Linder just fire it high after Jakey won him the puck.
Nieto trying to get a shot off eventually. A shot got through from the Panthers, though Edgewood able to gobble it up. As now Oregon looks to pick up the pace of this game. This offense seems to thrive in those high-speed, high-intensity moments. As Dosher finds the puck in space, shot fired. Couldn't get any elevation as that's sent up and out of play.
That was a great play there as Cameron just left it for Dosher, seeing that he would have a great forehand shot there. Fortunately, just fires off the stick of Rowan White up into the netting. The faceoff will now be to White's left.
Jacob Cameron is set to take the faceoff for the Panthers. They were looking for a pass to Nieto out in front, though Edgewood able to break it up. It finds Buskogger up top. Buskogger long shot, couldn't get a tip. As that is handled by Rowan White. Oregon, though, still with possession. Again, looking to pick up the pace. As the Crusaders do eventually force a tie-up in the near corner. And the puck does come free. Dosher for the moment on it for the Panthers. Looking to send it to the face of the net, though. Edgewood able to pick that one off. Edgewood now looking to skate forward. Panthers are back. Looking to get a pass across, though. A little too much on it. Threw the timing off. As now Oregon looking for an exit. Though can't quite get one just yet. McAlpine coming out of his net to play it. Eventually Mueller finds the puck. As now Howley with a nifty pass out to the front. Though Oregon able to close on it. Another shot fired. Came, I believe, off the post.
I think that hit the mask of McAlpine. It looked a little shook after that play, but nevertheless, way to get in front of it and make the save.
As the puck comes all the way down from for icing, and a good look for Edgewood there after Oregon really seemed to be dominating the pace of this game.
Absolutely, Edgewood flipped the script there. After the last few minutes, Oregon had the pressure. They come back, get a few opportunities of their own. Edgewood almost found a streaking player back post, almost able to tip it home. That one didn't connect, and then the shot there, McAlpine able to make the save.
Edgewood able to get a shot through to McAlpine, though. Not a whole lot on it. As now Jakey has space to work with. Jakey to the front of the net, shot fired, handled by Rowan White.
Tried to sneak it in that near side like he did on the previous goal, coming down the other right side as that one's fired up and out of play. Little fist bump there between Jakey and Rowan White. Says nice save on that one.
Two phenomenal hockey players there, Jakey and White. Both have been impressive, both this season and last. Jakey so far has the better of them, but still tons of hockey to be played as the Panthers look to build on this one-goal lead. Shervin looking to send it back for Barnish, though the pass was picked off. Barnish now able to recover are the Panthers as Leatherberry finds the puck. He'll send it up top looking for Zerwick, though the Crusaders able to fall on it. Oregon a little out of position now. Edgewood has a chance. Shot fired, handled by McAlpine.
Good save there. Rebound pop free. Luckily able to get cleared away as that's a great block by Zerwick there in the slot.
Edgewood still able to maintain possession, but the Panthers seem to have all the answers for the Crusaders' questions. Shervin in on the press, nearly able to win the puck. Edgewood, though, back ahead. Howley and Barnish fighting for the puck. Barnish able to send it ahead. Puck finds Shervin, though. He wound up just deflecting it to a Crusader skater. As now it bounces around in front of McAlpine. Actually came a long ways out to cover it, but able to hold on and get the whistle.
Little risky there, but McAlpine able to pounce on it as that was drifting away to the left of his net. And with 10:01 left in the second period, Oregon again looking solid. Opportunities from both teams, though. and as of late, more in the Edgewood favor.
They certainly seem to be equalizing this Oregon momentum. As they again have a chance, though that shot, I believe, was blocked by another Crusader. As the puck is sent down ice, and it will be an icing call.
Oregon doing a great job with these blocks, really putting their bodies in front of the net, making sure no unnecessary shots are getting through to McAlpine, making it easy on him.
An impressive display defensively, as we continue to talk about, from McAlpine and just all of the Panther defensemen. A team effort. As now a shot's fired by Edgewood. Couldn't get through, as now the Panthers look to get it out, though. The Crusaders tried to get it out in front of the net, though. Couldn't quite do so. Panthers now looking to spring Dozier free. Dozier, nice move to buy himself a little space. He'll chip it ahead, back behind Rowan White. As Nieto in deep for the Panthers. Some physical play in the near corner. Both teams fighting for the puck. Eventually it comes up to Barnish on an island. Crusaders closing quickly. Barnish looking to send it out in front. No one able to get on the end of it for the Panthers. Mueller wants it up top. He won't get it. Instead, it's Anderson. Shot fired. Rowan White just nearly got the glove on it. Brilliant pass to get that one through. Anderson was in a tight window, but the pass found him.
You said it, great passing there as Anderson was able to get in. White just able to get enough glove on it to knock it to his left. Oregon looks to pressure again as Linder passes it down low.
Jakey out there with Linder and Anderson.
It's going to be a trip coming up here on Oregon.
Edgewood skates forward. And Oregon tags up as a player hit the boards awkwardly there. Couldn't quite tell if he lost his footing, but that penalty will be assessed. The man down for Oregon looks to be okay. That is Jakey. And so again, Oregon will be forced on the penalty kill. They've been incredibly impressive so far, but they've given an awful lot of power plays to this Edgewood team that is just drooling at the chance to get back into this game.
Absolutely, and you know they're going to be passing it around. Their passes haven't been as crisp on their first 4 attempts. I'll look to set something up here as that one goes wide.
Again, just not what we're used to seeing from this Crusader team. A lot of errant passes as Shervin pressing hard for Oregon. Able to win the puck and just buy so much time despite all the Crusaders around him. Incredible hustle from Shervin.
You talk about it there, Noah. He drew 4 defenders on him there to win the puck.
Edgewood now with a chance, and it finds the bar and bounces down. Edgewood equalizes. A quick shot, but nonetheless it finds the back of the net. That's Owen Porter, number 18 for the Crusaders, and we have ourselves a tie game.
Porter just finds a little bit of space out in front there. Able to get it top right corner there over the glove of McAlpine. It's a great shot, and we talked about it, Noah. The Crusader team was itching at the chance to tie this game up, and unfortunately, the 5th time the Panthers go to the box, that's the time Crusaders are able to capitalize.
You'd think it was just bound to happen with the amount of power plays that this Oregon team is giving up. Edgewood finally takes advantage. If the passing's not working for you, the shot placement can, and that's exactly what the Crusaders did there as they look to ride their momentum. As that one nearly skirted through everyone, McAlpine had to focus up and tip it aside as no one fell on it. Edgewood now, brilliant stick handling. They get in 2-on-1, but a pickoff, a brilliant pickoff that is from Buskogger, staying in the play, not giving up on it after he was beat initially. Phenomenal recovery. As now he's forced to skate back for the Panthers, and we will have a whistle.
Oregon's going to go to the box again here. Jacob Cameron, the guilty party this time. I believe I saw roughing as the signal.
And I mean, if you were the Panthers, this is just such a killer, because even strength, this game has been really all Panthers. And
absolutely.
They just keep giving them chance after chance to go up a man. And I mean, You give them that many chances, they're going to score. And now they have a chance to open up their first lead here.
Especially riding the momentum of that last goal, Noah.
Absolutely not much time between the two penalties. Momentum all in the Crusaders' favor. Perhaps a kill maybe can shift things back the Panthers' way. As Edgewood in with some speed. A lot of room to work with, though. A hit delivered. Finds Oregon a clear. Rowan White out to tee his skaters up. Edgewood looking to skate forward as we fall under 7 minutes to play. Edgewood with some space, a shot fired wide of McAlpine's net. Edgewood working the blue line now. Looking to go back to front as they've been doing a lot. Almost the same play they scored on initially, though. This time Oregon handles it.
Leatherberry was the player out in front there as that one came off the right pad of McAlpine. Leatherberry able to fire it down.
Shervin blocked the outlet pass. Not sure if he knew, wasn't able to turn in time. Edgewood forward again, Shervin. Checking his mirrors, able to send it out ahead on the far side, and eventually it gets out of the zone. Easton Linder fighting hard to win the puck, and he does. Has to get his speed going again, shot fired. Couldn't get much on it, but nonetheless, great hustle from Lindert.
Fantastic effort there as he might win the puck again here as he's still hustling in.
What a shift from Lindert. Had a scoring chance and still didn't give up on the press. Phenomenal hustle from these Oregon penalty killers, something we're getting so used to seeing. As now Edgewood, penalties winding down though. Space up top, looking for a tip. Couldn't get it through. As now Edgewood looking for one last chance. Looking to go back to front again. And Edgewood will dump it in, but now both teams back at even strength. As Cameron nearly able to find the outlet there. He'll chase it down though and eventually does fall on it. Able to win possession. Mueller wants it up top, looking for a tip though. Edgewood had that one read. Turnaround shot, found the side of the net, and White will cover and take the whistle.
Great breakout opportunity there, and speed by Cameron coming out of the box, able to get there first. Fortunately, the tip does not go in the right direction as Cameron hit Edgewood player's skate, I believe. With 5:02 left, Oregon back at full strength. Let's see what they can get their offense going.
Edgewood able to win the faceoff for the moment, though. Puck escapes everyone as a massive hit is delivered out in front of the Oregon Studi.
They love that one, Noah. Nieto coming in, delivering a big hit.
As another hit's delivered there, Oregon starting to get physical. And we now have a whistle, and I believe we'll have a penalty assessed here.
Let's see what this is going on. It's going to be on Dosher. Are we going to get matching minors here? I believe we are. Edgewood player skating to the box. It's number 15, Owen Koch.
Both players understandably upset with the call, but the refs don't want to let this one get out of hand as there was, as I mentioned, just that stretch of physical play, hit after hit. Refs trying to calm things down.
I think I saw the motion for a 5-minute there from the ref, so that would keep them out of the game for the rest of the period.
Despite the penalties, still 5-on-5 hockey here to be played. Just under 5 minutes of it. As Edgewood is able to win a face-off, they look to skate free. And eventually a nifty pass gets through though. Oregon able to break it up. Anderson, far side, sends it to Leatherberry. Leatherberry looking for Jakey though. The pass was Aaron. Edgewood now looking to get forward, and for the moment they do. Scary play there as Leatherberry stick nearly tipped that on target to McAlpine, but wisely lets it go. As now a big hit delivered, this time out in front of the Oregon bench. As we have another stoppage in play, and this game really seems to have slowed down. after a hefty stretch of back and forth, fast-paced hockey, with all these penalties and icing calls, the game pace is certainly shifting.
Absolutely. Not a lot of sustained possession as we saw was the case in the first period and up until just about a few minutes ago.
Edgewood finding a whole lot more possession as of late, as they again look to skate forward. Zerwick there for the Panthers with Mueller. Eventually it finds Buskogger. Buskogger turns it over. It comes out to McAlpine. Can't get a glove on it, though the Panthers able to get it out of harm's way. Zone is kept, though. Zerwick falls on it for the Panthers as they look to get through neutral ice. Buskogger and Nieto end up in the same spot. Nieto the one to take it. Nieto had a Crusader draped all over him, able to shrug him off. As now Edgewood looking to press as we approach 3 to play in the period. Halbleib sends it in for Edgewood. Mueller now back, miscommunication, it's turned over. Edgewood falls on it for a moment, though. The Panthers again get it out of harm's way. Skating in now is Anderson, looks to make a move, gets tripped up by a skate. So there won't be a tripping call, but unfortunately he wasn't able to keep his balance, as he certainly had a chance there.
Great play there, yeah, by Anderson, trying to dance in. Just not able to get back to the outside. And a little bit of yelling from the student section there. Maybe thought should have been a tripping there, but no call comes. And with 2:44 left in the first period, we got a face-off to Rowan White's left.
Lindert pressing hard for the Panthers, looking to win the puck. Eventually does find it, as he'll like to send it back in deep. He had Karasek. Though it's turned over and turned right back by the Crusaders. Jakey with a chance, able to get a pass out in front, rebound given up. Handled by the Crusaders for the moment. It finds Leatherberry on an island up top. Leatherberry long shot blocked as it comes up and out of play, but good chances here for the Panthers after a long stretch of Edgewood possession.
I guess it wasn't a 5-minute major here on both players for roughing. The penalties just didn't get put up onto the board as we were still playing 5-on-5, but Dosher is out of the box now. It's Oregon, the Lindert line back out there. He's been really good at faceoffs, Noah.
He certainly has strong points for him in this game. And the hustle, too. Some phenomenal penalty killing. Lindert's having a great game.
Edgewood player lost the blade of his skate.
That I have never seen happen. I'm going to be honest.
For a moment, I thought the stick.
I thought the stick was broken for a minute,
so too.
But I thought it was loud. But nope, it's a skate blade. So we will stop and get that off the ice.
Don't see that one often. That's for sure. Lindert will get another attempt at the draw.
This one results in a tie-up, won by Edgewood. Barnish, the first man on it, though. Oregon, nice passing, as Lindert found it for a moment, but Edgewood closed in quickly. Edgewood now looking to get ahead. Barnish back. As we're under 2 minutes to play, Lindert finds the puck for Oregon. Quickly separated from it, though, as both teams look to win some sustained possession. Lindert with a great deke, though, got bodied up a little bit and forced off the puck.
Offsides call there. Minute 37 left in this second period. Score is 1-1.
Face-off will be out in neutral ice. So an ever important face-off without much time in the period. This one won by Edgewood. As they dump it in deep, McAlpine thought about it, but thought better of it, wisely so, as Edgewood was able to get their numbers forward. Dosher in on the press with Nieto. Puck looked to be turned over, though Panthers couldn't quite fall on it. Now Cameron does. Jacob Cameron for the Panthers. Looking to send it up the boards, though. Edgewood collapsing, able to maintain the zone. Nice skating. Great moves made. Eventually gets a shot off and finds McAlpine bouncing around. Able to focus up and send it out. As now Dozier finds the puck, under a minute to play here in this period. Nieto and Dozier look to skate forward for Oregon. Though Nieto will come off for a change. Dozier in on the press, able to find the puck. Doesn't have a whole lot to work with though, as he's forced back behind the net. Eventually gets some help, but no one on the boards for the Panthers to pin that one down. 40 seconds to play, Mueller back. Now it's turned over right in front of the net. Edgewood unable to get a shot off. Incredibly fortunate break for the Panthers. As now Oregon able to get free as Lindertz, though. Good recovery from the Crusader defense as a bunch of Panthers end up in the same spot. As time winds down, a little bit of chaotic play here after the game had just slowed down. Edgewood will fire a clear off. And McAlpine had to come out to play at Edgewood, looking to get it out in front, but the Panthers stop it. McAlpine came out a long way to tip that out, as there was no one there. An incredibly chaotic end to what was a rather tame period. And Oregon, unfortunately, unable to get that second goal, so we will remain in a 1-1 deadlock.
Absolutely. Wow, what a crazy final sequence there as McAlpine comes out to play it. Luckily, once it got blocked away into the corner, it wasn't able to find its way back out in front of the net. And I would say, even though the score got tied up there by Edgewood, I would say a very good period by Oregon, as they are looking to be in a good spot here going into the third period. The offense was still firing. The defense was solid. Unfortunate to finally give up a power play goal to Edgewood. But overall, this should set us up for a very exciting finish, Noah.
It certainly should, and I have to agree with you. I think overall, Oregon really did play a good period, but the one problem and the one mistake that was made is just those repeated penalties, and a team like Edgewood is going to find a way to score. You give any team enough chances up a man, they're going to score. So I really think they just have to hold on, keep doing what they're doing, and just clean up those penalties, because I think if they do, they could beat this Edgewood team out 5-on-5.
Absolutely.
One more period left to play. Again, we are deadlocked at 1-1. Before we go to break, I want to remind you guys that this broadcast is made possible by our generous sponsors: Panther Exteriors, Dupuy Service Center, Stoughton Health, the Oregon Athletic Booster Club. Be part of something great. Join our team today and help support our student athletes. And by the Oregon Area Community Coalition. Parenting teens is hard. We're here to help. Oregon cares. And with that, we will go to break, but stay where you are, folks. We have an exciting third period coming up.
Panther Sports is brought to you in part with funding from our generous sponsors: Panther Exteriors, Stoughton Health, Bill's Food Center, the Oregon Athletic Booster Club. Join us in supporting our Oregon High School student athletes. Become a booster member today. The Oregon Area Community Coalition. Parenting is hard. We're here to help. Oregon cares. OCA Media relies on local business and private donations to provide you with this Panther Sports production. Please consider joining our team of sponsors.
Hello everybody and welcome back inside Oregon Ice Arena. Noah Bergstrom joined by my good friend Mitchell Mancusi here in the booth as we are getting set for a third period between the Panthers and Crusaders, a period that will start deadlocked. 1-1 and the score up on that scoreboard. Both teams, next goal could be the winner, Mitchell.
Absolutely. The way that this game has played out, goals have come at a premium, one apiece. Oregon able to pick up one in the first. Edgewood able to get one back in the second here. And you know both these teams are going to come out fighting. There are points in the conference on the line here. It's a big game for both teams. They want to come away with the victory here.
They certainly do. Those conference points ever important, as really the conference has become a bit of a tie-up towards the top. A lot of teams hovering in a very small point differential, so
Edgewood is 5-0 in the conference coming into this game. They do have Sauk ahead of them, but only because they've played more conference games. But Sauk is an Oregon fan tonight, hoping that the Crusaders don't catch up to them.
Anderson now with the puck, sending it back behind the net of white. As now Edgewood looks to get free in some space though. Panthers not too keen to let that happen. Edgewood now looking to get forward again though. Play is blown dead.
Get a little jumpy there, trying to get to the next goal as they enter the zone a little quick. Top line for Oregon, back out there.
Face off, won by Edgewood. As a long shot's fired on target, McAlpine will just let it out and let play continue as Edgewood looked to close down on it though. Oregon for the moment has possession in their defensive end. Oh, that pass picked off, some miscommunication. Nieto wasn't in the area. As Edgewood sent it back in deep, Buskogger back to retrieve it. Oregon now with some space, Nieto looking to spring Jacob Cameron free though. Crusaders able to pick that one off. As the puck comes all the way down behind the net of Rowan White, and we will get an icing call and a face-off.
Not much sustained possession here in the opening minute and some change of this third period. Edgewood will have the face-off to McAlpine's left. McAlpine, who's been phenomenal in this game so far.
Edgewood now trying to find a pass out in front, though the puck just kind of escaped everyone, and eventually it does come through. Though no Crusaders able to fall on the end of it as it comes back down behind White, and we will have yet another icing call and do it all over again.
Oregon looks like they haven't quite settled into this third period yet. A lot of passing in their defensive zone, but not able to move it up ice too much here.
Face-off for the moment won by Edgewood, though Oregon looking to send it out of the zone, and they will. Lindert able to get it forward. Jakey now looking back for Lindert. Though the pass was a little too far behind. As Jakey now wins it in space. Jakey has Anderson with him. Jakey taking it himself. Shot fired. Rebound. Given up. Innocent Lindert falls on it. And a great heads-up save from Rowan White. Able to get his arm up and block the second shot as a couple of rebounds were given up. Uncharacteristic rebounds for Rowan White. As now Anderson has space. Looking to slip through backside. Has a man with the pass. Comes across. Though the shot was panned on by Jakey. Had space to work with. Just couldn't quite get on the end of it. Now Buskogger looking to keep it in for the Panthers. Some grade A chances coming here. Just unable to capitalize. McAlpine tried to come out and tee it up. McAlpine, despite his great game, despite his ability to make saves, he has been very keen to come out of the net. He's been very decisive. And he's been really calculated in doing so. Great decision making from him on top of the shot stopping. As McAlpine will again come out and look to tee it up. Perhaps some commentators curse there as I'm talking about the decision making though. Edgewood collapsed quite quickly, not giving McAlpine any time. As Mueller finds the puck for Oregon, looking to send it ahead to Shervin, and eventually he does find it. Shervin able to settle it down and get a shot off, looking for a tip from Zerwick.
Big rebound there, no one home for Oregon.
Edgewood, player came to the ice. Zerwick able to find the puck, doesn't have much space, finds Shervin. Shervin had his stick lifted. And the Crusaders will avoid another chance for the Panthers. Oregon defenseman trading passes. Jacob Cameron had it for the moment. Instead, it's Shervin. Shervin, great move. Able to win some space and spring Nieto. Nieto, long shot. Seen the whole way by White as that'll come up and out of play.
I think the Panthers got to get back to what they were doing in the first period. Just putting everything they can on Rowan White, and we were seeing it there. Nieto's shot, the great chance by the Jakey at Lindert line as they almost got one to fall in. Oregon, let's see if they can sustain the pressure here.
that quantity over quality approach seems to be back, and it seems to be working so far. Some very, very near chances for the Panthers early in this period as that pass is picked off. Halblebe for the Crusaders, shot fired and blocked. I believe Leatherberry was able to get a piece of that one.
Great job by Leatherberry, staying in front of that one the whole way. Able to make sure that one doesn't get through onto McAlpine. 13:02 left in this third period. Face-off will be taken to the left of McAlpine.
Face-off won by Edgewood. Halblebe, quick shot fired, but handled by McAlpine.
Great glove there by McAlpine, able to shut down the area just over his pad. We'll do it all over again.
This time the face-off is won by the Panthers, at least for the moment, though. Edgewood quickly wins the puck back. Looking to deke through the center of the ice was a Crusader skater, though unable to do so. Now the puck finds Cameron if he can catch up to it, though. Heads up play from White and finds Dozier. Dozier can't get the shot off. Nearly able to fall on it was Nieto. Fortunate break for the Crusaders. Oregon just couldn't quite get the shot off as the net was wide open.
Credit the Edgewood defense there. Really was able to collapse in there and make sure Rowan White had time to get back to his net.
Halblebe's pass picked off by Lindert. Lindert now still with the puck, strong move, able to keep it. Has some space though. Edgewood has numbers back as he's forced to the near corner. Still able to hold on to the puck for the moment though. Eventually, Edgewood able to fall on it. Barnish with the help. Able to force the Crusader player wide as the puck is now battled for along the boards. Neither team able to win it cleanly quite yet. Anderson eventually finds it for Oregon. Jakey was looking to fall on the end of it, but couldn't quite do so. Anderson still giving chase. Barnish sending it in for Anderson. Anderson, nice move though, eventually is pinned down. Doesn't have a whole lot of help. Linder trying to get some support, but couldn't quite get there in time. Is now Edgewood skates ahead. Jakey able to cut his man off, giving Leatherberry some time. Leatherberry back for Barnish. Barnish sends it around for Anderson. Looking to work it up the boards though. Edgewood again falling on it quickly, not allowing the puck movement off the boards that the Panthers are looking for. Anderson now able to get a pass off, and it escapes for the moment though. Jakey just can't quite settle it down. Eventually Jakey does get help, but the Commanders fall on it. Cameron able to win it again for the Panthers.
Cameron Mueller's stick is stuck in the boards right now. Really awkward play. He had to come off the ice because of it.
Nieto now has some space to work with as Edgewood is making a change. He's in, he has room, forced to his backhand. Couldn't get a good shot off. Oregon still able to keep it in the Edgewood zone, though Edgewood fighting for a clear, and eventually it comes up and out of play. It rolled around the netting and up nearly up here to us, but we will have yet another face-off.
Oregon, that sustained pressure we're looking for. A few good opportunities. Jakey was almost able to pick the pocket of one of the Edgewood players and get it in. No luck on that one. And with 10:23, Oregon with an offensive zone face-off. It will be Jacob Cameron.
Face-off has no clear winner as the puck just kind of dances around between everyone. Oregon eventually able to fall on it. Dozier sending it in deep. Cameron giving chase. As it comes up top to the blue line, long shot fired, looking for a tip from Cameron. Couldn't quite find it on target. Karasek, strong work, able to tie his man up for the moment, though the puck finds Mueller. Anderson with speed. Back behind the net of McAlpine. Oregon looking to get free. Eventually they do. It's Cameron. Cameron will just send it deep as he goes off for a change. Great play from Easton Linder to keep the zone and still fighting for the puck. Great hustle from him all game. As he's able to momentarily keep the zone for Oregon, though, Edgewood does eventually escape. Jakey now with the puck. Able to get around one man, able to get around two, though loses the puck in the process.
Tried to send it out front there.
Just looking for Anderson, just couldn't quite get it through.
Good stick there in the neutral zone. Oregon able to win it back.
Jakey has room to work with. Jakey forehand, backhand, forehand. But the shot is handled by White.
Good stick there by the Edgewood defender. Just able to interfere with Jakey enough that he didn't get much on the shot. But again, the neutral zone plays from Oregon, able to flip that back around into an Oregon offensive attack.
And I really think this is what Oregon just needs to keep doing. Just the constant aggression. Edgewood hasn't really shown that they can capitalize when they do get through. So just the constant pressing, the constant shots really seems to be working in the Panthers' favor as they just continue to trap this puck in the Edgewood zone as we're now under 9 to play in regulation.
Locked in a little bit of a stalemate here, but Oregon, with this pressure, looks like they'll be the team to strike next. Edgewood's looked a little unsettled in their defensive zone here, and the breakouts haven't been there for them either. Jacob Cameron will try and win this draw for the Panthers.
Face-off is tied up. As both teams fight for it, the Panthers find it for the moment. Looking to get a turnaround shot was Nieto, though. Couldn't get one through. Now skating in is Edgewood. Another shot, rebound given up, and Edgewood capitalizes. The initial shot handled, but the net was wide open. Edgewood able to pounce on it, no one in the area from the Panthers, and the Crusaders have their first lead of the game.
Fast break for Edgewood there as Edgewood players able to skate in the right side. Puck ends up on the left. Galpine got it, and I believe it actually hit off the post and bounced out into the blue paint. No Panther there. Stick it away, and with 8:11 left, it is 2-1 Crusaders.
Linder set to take the face-off for Oregon.
Number 16, Matt Richter.
Matt Richter, the player for the Crusaders, picking up the goal there.
Leatherberry with the puck for Oregon, looking to spring Jakey. Couldn't quite do so. So that one will come all the way down for an icing call, and Oregon needs a quick answer here as time's running out.
Absolutely, and I have a sneaking suspicion we're going to see a lot of Andrew Jakey on the ice here for the remainder of the game, the remaining 7:50, as Oregon needs a quick answer.
Face-off, won by Oregon as Leatherberry finds the puck. Looking to get a pass out to Anderson, and they couldn't quite work it out, as now Anderson does find the puck. Eventually it comes out, long shot fired, looking for a tip, they got one, rebound given up, but the focus from McAlpine able to hold on and get the whistle.
Great focus there as McAlpine able to go high to low, pick up the puck, and get the whistle. 7:31 left in this third period.
Face-off, again, doesn't really have a clear winner though. Edgewood finds the puck for a moment as it bounces back and forth behind the net of McAlpine. Eventually it finds a Crusader skater up top, lots of room, looking for a tip. That one could get through. As now Oregon looking to skate forward, hit delivered by Dosher. Him and Nieto both had their backs turned as a pass came, so we will have an icing call yet again.
Oregon not as fluid on these breakout opportunities as we've seen earlier in the game. Second time in a matter of a few minutes we've seen it go down for icing.
Face-off won by Edgewood. Quick shot up top, looking for a tip, couldn't get one though. Edgewood falls right back on the puck. As no one can find it, eventually the Crusaders do. Unable to maintain possession though. Still, no one really able to win clean possession of the puck. Eventually, Rotier finds it. Gets it ahead to Shervin, though. Shervin tied up, does get it forward, though. Oregon just looking to get out of their zone. They need to get something going here, down a goal. As McAlpine looked like he wanted Muskogger to play it, but Muskogger sent it right back, so Alpine covers, and we have a whistle.
A little bit of weird play here by Oregon in their defensive zone. Really trying to reverse it behind the net a few times, see if they can catch Edgewood on one side and be able to break out. Nothing doing though. Quick shot there, saved by McAlpine on the backhander.
And Oregon really seemed to have it figured out at the beginning of this period. They had the majority of the possession and the majority of the chances, but now just struggling to get out. They need to get this puck out of the zone or Edgewood's going to find a 2-goal lead. And again, Edgewood able to keep the zone. Edgewood able to get a pass out in front, though handled by the Panthers and sent out of harm's way. Eventually, a pass comes across again. Shot fired wide of McAlpine.
Penalty coming up here. It's Barnish will be guilty of the roughing call here.
And that is absolutely killer for the Panthers, who are running out of time to find that next goal. 5:50 on the clock now, 2 minutes of that will be down a man. We've seen the PK score, but certainly can't be expecting that. They need to kill this off first. As Edgewood, long shot fired, looking for a tip. Couldn't get one. As the puck finds the back wall. Edgewood maintaining the zone. Working the blue line again, shot fired, blocked. Out in front by the Panthers now, Shervin, speedy. Trying to get there, just couldn't quite. As the Crusaders able to collapse on the puck and win it. Now 2-on-2 for the Crusaders into the zone. Move made. Shervin, though, able to kite his man away from the puck. Now Zerwick has a 1-on-1. He'll just slow up and kill some time. Edgewood now able to get it back in the zone. As they're able to get a pass through. Shot fired, handled by McAlpine. Great save. McAlpine sprawled out, able to hang on. As that was a point-blank shot.
Gets the first one and being able to stay poised to get to the second one. So that one got fired into the Oregon bench. .445 left in this third period. 55 seconds left on the Kyle Barnish roughing call.
Face-off again in the Oregon defensive end. Won again by Edgewood. Edgewood starting to dominate face-offs as that shot was blocked by Leatherberry.
Looks a little shaken up there, getting back to that bench. Hopefully he's all right. He's a big piece of this Panthers defense.
Edgewood looks to work it forward again. Dosher in with the help, able to send the puck out, though no one on the end of it.
Edgewood gonna have probably about one more attempt into the zone here with 20 seconds left.
Dosher pressing hard for Oregon as they'll find the puck and another clear. As we approach 4 to play in regulation, Oregon still needing a goal, still down a man, though not for much longer. Now, though, a chance for Edgewood, skating in, nice move made and handled. Rebound comes across, but Jakey finds it. Jakey looking for Barnish, fresh out of the box, though just can't quite settle it down. Heads up play by the Crusader defense to step up and prevent Barnish, from getting free. Oregon now about 3.5 and change to find the equalizer. Now Anderson able to find the puck in space. Gets it out to Jakey. Jakey with room, move made, but handled by White. A second pass comes across Anderson. Can't get on the end of it. Leatherberry now long shot fired looking for a tip. Couldn't get one.
Great opportunity as Jakey had a chance. Dangle it in. Just looked like it popped off his stick a little bit.
Oregon certainly needs more of that if they're going to claw back into this game. Now under 3 to play. Edgewood with the puck. Oregon needs a goal. Edgewood able to spring a man free, though. Good defense from the Panthers, able to hold on. Jakey finds the puck for the Panthers. Safe to say he'll be on the ice for just about the rest of this game. McAlpine tries to come out and play it, then realizes no one's in the area. Awkward sequence. Buskogger able to pick the puck up for Oregon. Turned over, though. Halblebe looking to set up his offense. That one got a tip in front. Just couldn't quite get through.
Great job by McAlpine, able to shut that opportunity down. Those tips can be so hard to read.
The Crusaders, though, still holding possession. Oregon needs to score. They can't sit back and play defense as there was a screen. Though nonetheless, that one is stopped, but it's turned right over. Edgewood back the other way. Oregon does find it. Under 2 to play. They need a goal. Cameron has plenty of Crusaders in front of him. Not a lot to work with.
McAlpine's at the bench. Extra attacker on for the Panthers.
Open net. Looking for it were the Crusaders, though. Barnish able to get in the way. Now the 6 skaters on for the Panthers. Jakey finds it. Back go the Panthers. Nieto calling for it. Gets it. Nieto looking to send someone free. Meant to be Dosher, though. He was shut down. Now under 1.5 minutes to play. Still the open net for the Panthers.
Big mistake here by Edgewood icing the puck. Oregon's going to have their 6 attackers set up in the Edgewood zone as timeout Oregon. Coach Clemens will look to draw up a play here. Give his attackers an extra few minutes or to collect their breath, get ready for this final. I got the clock running still. That shouldn't be right. I believe it was about 1:23 when the timeout was called.
It'll be interesting to see. We've seen the Panthers love that set play where they just sneak Nieto in back door, get the flashy passes out in front, and then just send it cross ice to Nieto. Curious to see if they'll set something similar up with that extra attacker. Of course, you don't have the extra space as the Crusaders still have their 5 men, but possibly a similar play. We'll see what coach has drawn up.
Expecting to see Jakey on the near side, left side of the ice to us. Nieto on the right side there. And then I'd like to see some Oregon presence in front of the net. We have seen Rowan White give up some rebounds today. We can have an Oregon player out front there, potentially be able to slam one home in front of the net there. We'll see how this play gets drawn up, though. As we got Jakey on the left near side to us. Cameron in the middle, gonna take the draw.
This draw ever important, as if Edgewood's able to win it cleanly, the net is open.
Oregon had 7 out there. Nieto will be called in to take the draw instead.
Face-off is won by Nieto. It finds Leatherberry. It stays in. Leatherberry looking for a tip from Anderson. Resulted in more of a block. As now the puck comes all the way down, and it'll be another icing call.
Not a bad opportunity there. Great job by Leatherberry, saving precious time by keeping that one in the zone. 1:12 left. We'll do it all over again.
Leatherberry for Barnish. Barnish looking for a tip. No one able to get anything on the end of it. As we now have under a minute in regulation. As an Oregon player has hit the ice in a world of pain. I didn't see what happened, but
I didn't see what happened either, but that's Jacob Cameron who's in a bit of pain there.
he's up on his feet now, but again, couldn't see what happened. He's holding his arms to his chest, so possibly they're a wrist or chest injury of some sort.
I don't know if he maybe took a puck to the gut or something. I wouldn't feel good at all, but the faceoff will come outside the Edgewood zone. Oregon will have to get an entry here as Linder takes the faceoff.
Oregon desperately trying to claw back into this game. They need an equalizer. As Edgewood finds the puck for a moment, though, Jakey looking to send it back in. Edgewood, though, gets it out. Now a little over 30 seconds to play. Puck turned over, the net's open. Edgewood's able to tip it in, and they will be going home with the win. Oregon opened it up, but the Edgewood response just too strong, and the Panthers unable to get anything going after that first goal.
Really great opportunity at the end there, just not able to keep the zone with the extra attacker. Really unfortunate. Oregon played a great game. This one is, however, going to go in Edgewood's favor.
Face-off is center ice as we will wind down these final 33 seconds. Though at this point, a certain Crusader win victory, excuse me. Long shot fired from the Panther defender, no one able to get on the end of it. Zerwick able to send across, and it nearly bounced up and found the net, but White able to hang on and block it down.
Rowan White, what a game he had, Noah. Really, after the first period and that Jakey goal, was able to shut down all Oregon attempts. He's able to grab that one there.
.3 seconds to play as the puck will be tied up in the far corner, and it will be a 3-1 Edgewood victory. The Panthers fought hard, found the first goal, but it just wasn't quite enough. They couldn't quite answer the Edgewood response, and just really, despite all the chances, couldn't find the back of the net. Some unfortunate breaks, some miscues, and just couldn't keep the momentum going tonight.
Absolutely, and I would say this is a very good performance from the Panthers, one to definitely be proud of for how they fought in this game. Fortunately, Edgewood will get the better of them tonight. Really looking forward to the next meeting between these two teams coming up in a little bit. That will be at LeBon Arena. And I could see this game going a different way on a different night, Noah.
I certainly would have to agree with you. Really, I think the difference maker, just those penalties, were absolutely killer. You take a few of those penalties out of it, I think it's an even closer game than it already was.
Absolutely.
I mean, the Panthers fought hard, and they had their chances. Just unfortunately goes Edgewood's way tonight. And I'm going to ask you, Mitchell, who are your stars of the game for tonight?
We're going to start with Oregon, and I got to give it to Nate McAlpine, making the start tonight, and he looked great in net, gave up the 2 goals, and then, of course, there was the empty netter, but he was solid in net all night, really gave the Panthers a chance, and it'd be interesting to see if Coach Clemens puts him in more during the season, because he certainly was a factor for the Panthers in net tonight. And for Edgewood, I'm going to go with number 18, Owen Porter. He got the first goal to put Edgewood on the board. Edgewood never looked back after that, scoring 3 unanswered. And yeah, that's my stars of the game for me. And Noah, I got to ask you, who are your stars of the game?
For the Oregon side, I'm going to have to agree with you. I'm going to give it to Nate McAlpine. I really think, despite the 3 goals given up, he played a great game, and he really did give the Panthers a chance. The defense in front of him, it gave him some help, but just all around an impressive performance. I was really happy with his decision making, and being active as a goaltender is not an easy thing to do, but I think he did so in a great way tonight. Generally smart with teeing the puck up, smart when he passed it out, and just a great game from him blocking shots too. And for Edgewood, I'm going to have to give it to Rowan White. Only the one goal given up. Jakey got the better of him once, but I mean the rest of the game, he was just shut down, didn't let anything behind him. The possession helped for the Crusaders, but just all around a great game from him. We saw exactly what we expected, which is some phenomenal shot blocking. So I'm going to give it to him. And real quickly, before we sign off, I want to remind you guys one last time that this broadcast is made possible with help from our generous sponsors. Panther Exteriors, Doopy Service Center, Stoughton Health, the Oregon Athletic Booster Club. Be part of something great. Join our team today and help support our student athletes. And by the Oregon Area Community Coalition. Parenting teens is hard. We're here to help. Oregon cares. And with that, folks, we are going to sign off. Noah Bergstrom and Mitchell Mancusi. One last time, thank you guys for watching. We'll be back with more Panther hockey coverage, here soon. Have a great night, folks.
Panthers Sports is brought to you in part with funding from our generous sponsors. Panther Exteriors, Stoughton Health, Bill's Food Center, the Oregon Athletic Booster Club. Join us in supporting our Oregon High School student athletes. Become a booster member today. The Oregon Area Community Coalition. Parenting is hard. We're here to help. Oregon cares. OCA Media relies on local business and private donations to provide you with this Panther Sports production. Please consider joining our team of sponsors.